I only woke up just 1 minute after my husband and got slapped across the face. I didn't cry. I got up quietly, picked up my brush and fixed my hair. Then I changed into clean clothes, tied my apron, and rushed to prepare breakfast for the whole family before he even left the bathroom. Even when I tried my best to be the perfect wife, he always found something to scold me for. My daughter watched in silence, her eyes full of pain, but she couldn't help me. Her own life was a cage, too. He had forced her to drop out of school to work small jobs while only our sons were allowed to study. I didn't sit at the table. I just stood and served everyone else quietly. After they left, my day was far from over. From the other room, my paralyzed father-in-law yelled for me. I went in and pulled open the curtains. His hands wandered toward me. I flinched, but I said nothing. I had 4 jobs to get through that day. The first was cleaning for a wealthy family. I watched their daughters wear beautiful clothes and go to school, things my own daughter could never have. But during dinner, when the lady of the house spoke up, her husband snapped at her, telling her not to interrupt. Even in that rich home, I realized women still had no real status. My second job was at an umbrella shop. I had to train a new apprentice who barely knew what he was doing. Then I learned he was making double my pay. When I asked why, the boss simply said, "Because he's a man." My third job was hotel laundry. I scrubbed soaking wet sheets with my bare hands. There was no elevator for me. Guests could not be disturbed by the sight of a maid. That night, I walked home slowly, counting the few coins I had earned. I tucked them into my blouse, saving for my daughter's wedding dress. I knew I couldn't change my own fate, but maybe I could change hers. On the way home, I found a family photo dropped by an American soldier. I picked it up and returned it to him. He smiled, and though we couldn't speak the same language, he handed me 2 small boxes of chocolate. That tiny act of kindness warmed me, but I didn't know then that it would bring me trouble. Compared to my miserable marriage, my best friend's life seemed happier. We were both poor women, but she had a rare gem of a husband, one who didn't hit her. That evening, as we said goodbye, she invited me to help her make jam. I told her I had to ask my husband first. Even for something so small, I had no say in my own life. Just as I entered the stairwell, the mailman called out to me. Usually, letters were only for my husband, but this time, the envelope had my name on it. I froze. I stared at it for a long moment, then took it upstairs. Back home, I sat beside the sewing machine and carefully opened the envelope. My eyes widened in shock. I read the letter again and again before hiding it under a handkerchief in my vanity drawer. Then I took out my secret savings, the coins I had hidden in a small metal box in my underwear drawer, the only place my husband would never dare touch. After that, I got up and prepared dinner like nothing had happened. At the table, my son and daughter started bickering. I quickly gave them chocolate to lighten the mood. They cheered and grabbed for the treats, but my husband noticed. When he learned the chocolate came from an American soldier, his face twisted with